How's it going, guys? If you hadn't heard, we actually just had a trade go down on August 2nd. That's usually not the case. This involves Buffalo and Carolina. Buffalo Sabres getting Jeff Skinner for Cliff Poo, a 2019 second, and then a 2020 third and sixth round pick. First impressions, I feel like Buffalo just stole Jeff Skinner. I know he has 1 year left on his deal, so there's a good chance he goes to UFA next season, but still, like, if he has a good year in Buffalo, they're the first team that can offer him an extension. Try and bring him back, and plus obviously they get his services for this year, and they really didn't give up much at all. I don't know how no other team made a better offer than this, not to mention the fact Buffalo has 3 first-round picks this year. Carolina couldn't even get one of them. I guess, you know, Buffalo probably argued hard how Skinner might leave in UFA, but obviously now that they have him, they're going to try really hard to get him to sign an extension with them. Buffalo definitely needed some help on offense, I feel like, after trading away Evander Kane and Ryan O'Reilly, and even before that, they really didn't have a lot of depth, just a solid top 6, so their team's going to look a lot better now. Before I do this trade, guys, it was actually pretty funny. I saw EA tweeted picture of Jeff Skinner in the Sabres uniform on NHL 19 with the caption, "You have trade difficulty set to easy." So that actually gave me an idea. Let's try this trade out on easy, because I think it still might not go through. Usually when we do these, we have it set to hard, so we're going to set it to easy here and see if, you know, Buffalo still, or I guess in this case Carolina, still says no. I honestly think they might still reject this. Alright, guys, so as you can see here, Jeff Skinner is actually Carolina's 4th most valuable player. 25 years old, 84 overall, medium elite potential, so usually he'll end up being like an 85, sometimes an 86 if he has a really good season. Also, I've actually changed his contract, so he's only got 1 year left opposed to 2. As obviously this trade's going down in 2017 in-game, but it just went down today in 2018 in real life, so hopefully I'll just make it more realistic. Roll there, second line forward. He was actually picked 7th overall back in 2010. Very solid player there. I mean, again, I don't know how Buffalo gets him that cheap. You can see, too, both these teams are considered rebuilder. I really don't get why Carolina wanted to move him so much. I'm guessing it's because he said he wasn't going to re-sign there, but I feel like they could have got a better offer from a team at the deadline who was trying to make a Stanley Cup push, retain half his salary. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it, Carolina fans. Let me know if I'm, like, missing out on something. Cliff Poo's, like, a decent prospect, but nothing crazy. I think he was, like, a 4th or 5th round pick. So right here, 19 years old, 60 overall, medium bottom 6. I was a 3rd round pick, actually, my bad. I don't think he's actually played a game in the NHL yet. And then obviously with that, it's just draft pick. And as you can see, in-game, Buffalo only has the 2019 first, but doesn't include the O'Reilly trade. Also, San Jose, they have the 2nd right now because Kane re-signed there. That's why they get the 1st instead. So it's a 2019 second and then a 2020 third and 6th round pick, I believe. So we'll add that on there. The value is a little closer than I expected, but you can still see it's definitely on Jeff Skinner's side. Carolina does not have him on the block. All they want is the 2nd and the 3rd, so I highly doubt this goes through. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, even on trade difficulty set to easy, Carolina still says no. And now, guys, I'm going to try this trade from Carolina's perspective, and for this, I'm actually going to have the trade difficulty set to hard again. I feel like Buffalo is still going to say yes, as they're getting an elite player for pretty much nothing. Let's find out. As I was editing, guys, I realized I totally forgot to show you what Buffalo's new forward group is going to look like, so I'm going to do this now before the trade from Carolina's perspective. Honestly, it's pretty good. So you got Skinner, Eichel, Reinhart, probably your first line. Okposo, Middlestat, and Sherry on the 2nd. Sabatka, Berglund, and Palmville on the 3rd. With Tage Thompson, Gergensen, and Wilson as the 4th. I'm just kind of guessing right now at these 4 forward lines, but that's still a pretty good group. Not to mention the fact they have 3 first-round picks. A lot of good young players there, like Middlestat, obviously. Tage Thompson, too, that could have some growth. I guess the same goes for Reinhart, even Eichel. Defense here, you got Bogosian, Ristolainen, Beaulieu, Scandella, McCabe, and Hunwick. This obviously isn't even including Dahlin, who, if you want to talk about like in-game stats, I have him as an 82 in-game. EA had him as a 78, I think. He's going to be at least an 80, I feel, in NHL 19, so he definitely replaces either Hunwick or McCabe. They probably start him. I don't know if they'll put him on the top pair right away, but he's definitely going to be playing at least 2nd pair minutes. Also, their starting goaltender now is now Carter Hutton. I know Chad Johnson's not the backup, but I'd have had to do a bunch of stuff to get him off the team, as they would have been down to only 1 goalie, bringing up Allmark and stuff, but Allmark would be their backup. So, honestly, the team's not looking too bad, considering the fact they have 3 first-round picks. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I thought it's pretty interesting. Like I was saying, I'm going to try this trade now as Carolina. Difficulty set to hard. I can't see Buffalo saying no here. Like, they have the cap space. There's no way. Okay, yeah, so even on trade difficulty set to hard, Buffalo still says yes. Like I said, I don't get this trade. I felt like the Dougie Hamilton trade was a pretty good trade. Really, really close to even. Like, it was a good hockey trade. We'll kind of have to wait and see how it turns out. This one, I don't see how Buffalo doesn't win the trade. Even if they finish, like, the bottom of the league again, it's a high 2nd round pick. I feel like Jeff Skinner, you can easily flip for a 1st and basically more than they got here at the deadline. Plus, you even get him, I guess, for a little bit just to help your team, and maybe you're actually good at the deadline. So, yeah, I don't get it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this one. Again, leave in the comments section what you thought on the trade. Maybe someone here has a different perspective, can explain to me why it's not such a lopsided trade. Would love to hear that. Also, guys, stay tuned for more NHL 19 videos. Have a ton planned. We'll be trying to record a few here before the beta ends tomorrow, so stay tuned for those. And thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up. Have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.